societies that we have created have necessitated the need or have created the need for laws and for structure in government. And so there are many philosophers that have talked about how important it is to have government, right? But because of the fact that men can take it away does not mean that men thus give to us, right? Like, men are not gods. It is something that is inherent to each of us, that we should have the ability to live and self-govern, have autonomy. And I think the fact that men could take it away actually goes to my point about how a lot of them do, and a lot of them try to take our autonomy and make us feel unsafe and harm us, which you were previously refuting, but actually seems like you agree with me on that it's a possibility for men to do that.
No, it's descriptively true. I'm not giving an ought, I'm giving a descriptive reality.
But because it's a descriptive reality,
the truth is that you appealed to patriarchy.
I have no idea.
This is the exact moment Andrew Wilson says she shattered. She broke. This is Crash Out Kylie, and this is Andrew Wilson. This is part 2 of the last video, because I think Crash Out Kylie is suing, according to some of her TikToks. But first, this is Andrew Wilson describing the exact moment where she broke.
I can tell you the exact moment it was. One of you guys can clip it. The exact moment was when I said, how is that not you appealing to the patriarchy? And the thing that she said is, she went through it and she was like, well, it is true that we have to appeal to the government, which is mostly run by men. And then went like this. And that was it. That's when it shattered. Just so you guys know, you can look that up. I took a little note in my notepad. It was right then.
This moment.
Idea what I have not said appeal to patriarchy. What are you talking about?
When you said the whole goal is to get more men on our side, you're appealing to a patriarchy.
Well, it's not the whole goal, but is a goal. Yes, I should correct myself.
And so what you're trying to do is you're trying to appeal to the very demographic which can take away your rights at any time, conceding that if you do not have them on your side, you cannot maintain your rights. That is not ever true of men, which is why you'll always end up with a default patriarchy, the more feminists push. I don't know if you're looking at the modern world now.
It's the modern world, because it's not necessarily a default.
It's always going to be a default.
But in a lot of tribes, they were very matriarchal, and like women were at the head of the family.
There's never been a matriarchy in the world.
That is not true at all.
You give me one.
Okay, I will look it up for you.
It's going to be an Indian tribe, and I'll refute it. Watch.
Well, indigenous people largely have.
It's going to be an Indian tribe, and I'm going to refute it.
I think you should just use the term indigenous.
I think you should just use the term Indian. I don't see any problem with it at all.
Oh, I think they do.
I don't think so. Indians themselves call themselves Indians often.
Indigenous people in the United States do not call themselves Indians.
Yes, they do. Just like black people call themselves black people, not African American. What are you talking about? Do you think that all black people call themselves African American?
This is a moot point, so I'm not going to even go into this with you.
Well, you're the one who wanted to tell police to say that I had to say Native American instead of Indian.
So basically, I'm pulling up the matriarchs for you. And there are obviously a number of societies that have thrived, and there's a whole document, but in China, in Costa Rica, the Bribri people.
Yeah, name one. Any of them that you think is a matriarchy.
Okay.
A matriarchal society.
They have a society with an estimated 12,000 to 35,000 members. That is a matriarchy. And that is Bribri in Costa Rica. Or you could look at there's a Kenyan tribe that's
Costa Rica has a matriarchy?
That are all matriarchies. They have women at the helm that are leading their...
Why the Bribri tribe society is often described as matrilineal. It's not actually a matriarchy. Women are the heads of households responsible for passing down culture and land, but the men have the most important role as the authority officers of the tribe. They are the ones who defend, and they have chiefs too, male chief. That's not a matriarchy.
Yeah, it's not. But listen, this was so severe that she recorded this, and she is threatening to sue, whatever, I guess. Watch.
That's exactly what going on this podcast felt like. It made me feel violated in so many ways, disrespected and used. In addition to them having me fly across the country and front the bill myself with the promise
why are you
of
out in your
paying me
bikini?
back, which they didn't. I made them so much money that they asked me to come back 3 times within 24 hours. And when I told them to pay me back, they sent me a threatening, abusive email. Felt not like a human being. I was harassed on the basis of being a woman, told that I was stupid, talked over, talked down to, and I was made to cry 2, 3, 4 times.
Hold on. What does this say? Depression, disruption in close relationships, loss of interest in sex, and fear and anxiety cause physical, mental, and behavioral reactions, all of which may lead the assault survivor to feel as though he or she has no control over her life. Most importantly, all of these reactions are normal responses to the traumatic event you have experienced. Oh, they're normal? This is normal? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's normal to feel anxious whenever you're talking as a feminist to a man who supports the patriarchy. That's pretty normal.
Down to, and I was made to cry 2, 3, 4 times. I lay
They forced you to cry. How come women can't take accountability? Like, this is sad.
open to the back and just sobbed. I really tried to stay to the end because I wanted to be reimbursed for all the expenses, but I couldn't. I've done debate for 9 years, so I know things could get heated. That wasn't debate. That was assault. I felt like I was sexually assaulted after the next day. I've been assaulted twice, and I woke up feeling that same sense of sadness and violation and emptiness. Yeah.
You guys feel bad? You guys feel bad?
Well, I found a different article. We could
Let's
just go
look at
back
it.
and forth all day.
Yeah, let's look at it.
So the Bribri, so this is the intercontinental cry. Bribri, I don't know if you speak Spanish, but Bribri un matriarcado moderno. So I speak a little bit, I'm not like fully fluent. But anyways, and they're talking about how the clan structure means that tribal lineage is passed down through the mother.
Yeah,
and knowledge
matrilineally.
Yes,
But
and
not
also
mat-
in the
ju-
home, I know the difference.
But if something is matrilineal, doesn't make it a matriarchy.
I know, but they're saying that women in this article play a primary role in government as well. And leading
Yeah,
people.
but not. But see what you did there? You did a smuggle. They play a primary role in government. That doesn't make it a matriarchy.
But it's a system. Do you know what a matriarchy is, though?
Yeah,
it's
it would be women broadly in charge of all of
It's
the
a system of
systems.
social structure where they hold a lot of power.
They
and
hold the majority power,
And that's what
and the
I just-
decisions of the men are at their behest in any.
But that's what the article just said of the Bribri tribe.
No,
I don't know. Again, I just found a different
Listen,
article. So
any-
like,
Notice how many times she like perks up she's constantly touching her breast. Constantly.
matriarchy.
I don't know if I should speak to like what's going on. 'cause
Any
I haven't
matriarchy that
been
I've
there,
ever
but-
investigated, which is supposedly a matriarchy, we find very quickly that men are in the prominent positions of authority on force, which means that any matriarchy
that
is
means-
living at the behest of the men. That's it.
So is your point that men are better then because they have brute force, or like what's your point
No,
that
my
men should be in
point-
charge governmentally?
No, my point is I'm not giving an ought. We have to agree first to a descriptor. The descriptive truth
Right,
is
okay.
that it is, in fact, the case that women have to appeal to men for all of their rights, period.
Why does she keep doing that with her nose? She keeps doing this with her nose. Is that a coke thing? I never did cocaine. Is that a coke thing? Because that's what it seems like. This kind of erratic behavior seems a little too crazy for me, but maybe I'm just too optimistic. Here's the final response from Crash Out Kylie, and I think we will leave this alone unless you guys want more updates. But final video that just released a couple hours ago. Let's watch. Oh, sorry.
Watch this video, please. I need your. Hi, my name is Kylie and I really need your help. Whatever you're doing, stop and watch this video, please. I need your support because I have become a red pill target. A couple months ago, I received a message on my Instagram account that has since been suspended because of mass false reporting by these people, asking me to come on a podcast for a debate. They were incredibly kind, created a contract and promised that they would pay me back for it. I did debate throughout my life, including at an Ivy League school, so I know that I can handle my own with facts and with also my poise. So I fly across the country, I show up only to be verbally degraded and verbally assaulted by their child.
These people blank women psychologically and verbally for clicks, and they've been getting away with it for too long. They need to be held accountable. I don't know if that felt like a sex scene to me. Like, I've seen movies and like you get a sex scene, right? There's like chemistry and then it's like boom, 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 boom. And you're like, whoa, what's happening? Yeah, that's not what this felt like. This felt like you didn't even understand that you disagree with yourself, and Andrew was just consistently pointing that out, which I'm sure was very frustrating because most guys just get distracted because you keep touching your boobs. She kept touching her boobs. And look at all these TikToks. It's like, who wears this? Who dresses like this?
Who kept pitching $10, $20, $30 to slap the bitch, put a sock in my mouth, all these other things. That being
All these other things. Yeah, she's used the same example twice. Go check out the previous video. Uses the same thing. This is probably 1 or 2 chats. That's it.
said, predators are good at what they do. So stop asking people why they showed up to things, why they wore this thing, why whatever. Because none of those things matter to the predator. They are good at making themselves seem very docile and gentle to lure you in. It's a trap. So if you're a woman, do not go on a podcast ever ever, any network that has a mostly male audience. I don't care what they promise you or how much money, they plan to ambush you.
Wow. Wow. Do not go on to any platform or do anything. Guys, that's all we have for today. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.